that what is the behavior of the patient, and getting those information is very valuable for us to see that what is working and what doesn't work. Some of our technology, like a smartwatch, is something that on daily basis is with the patient. The patient in real time receive the notification that what's the mistake that they're doing, and we coach the patient with very simple phrase. For example, the smartwatch sometimes saying that, hey, you may sitting for a very prolonged period of time, stand up and walk a couple of steps. And just the patient, sometimes seeing that by standing and walking, the alert could be disappear. Sometimes the alerts may not resolve by walking, so the next step is that check inside of your shoes. Maybe there was something inside the shoes, maybe you didn't tie very well your shoe. Sometimes the problem is development of caries, so we say that inspect in that case your foot. So we provide some very simple message to the patient to take care of their own health. But ultimately, that's a good news in technology is that we have now wearable technology and digital health and mobile health and Internet of the Things that we can all now go into the patient home and providing care to the patient. But obviously first we need to validate in the lab, and when we validate in the lab compared to the gold standard that this is what it works, then we can directly apply to the patient home and deliver the care directly to the patient. The second question was that for these offloading that we are using, whether again this offloading is something that will be tested in the lab or in the clinic, or no, we don't need to have a test. Actually, there is very good study published by Sikobas from Netherlands that demonstrate that the measurement is very, very important even in the clinic. So they use a computerized pressure insole to measure that whether the offloading and insole that we design for the patient is effective or not. Current practice, unfortunately, is that we have a podiatrist that designs the insole and offloading. We give it to the patient, and we never measure that whether that does the job that it should do or not. So we are completely blind. And the patient come back with a big ulcer on their feet, despite that we provide them a good insole and we suppose that it works or not. So Dr. Sikobas, the study that he did is that if on monthly basis we measure the pressure on the insole, and we can now with the technology easily do that in the clinic, and revise the insole, and they find out that sometimes the insole, because of wearing effect, it can lose the efficacy. If we really modify the insole, we can significantly reduce reoccurrence of ulcer or patient. So ultimately, again, I repeat myself, we can't manage what we can't measure. So measurement is very important. Doesn't mean that the measurement is very sophisticated and should be done in a specialized laboratory like a gait lab. It can be done now easily in the clinic. It can take a fraction of a second or minutes to quickly look at the gait, balance, pressure, or temperature. Now again, with the cell phone, you can look at the thermography, and those are providing us a very rich information. Based on this, we can ensure that that may work for the patient or not. I hope that I answered your question.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.